Mick Harford, champions of League One, what a day.
Absolutely brilliant day. Fully deserved over the course of 46 games. I thought the players throughout that season have been magnificent. I mean, without going on about the records, the 28 game run, highest scorers in the division, and just overall a fantastic all-round season and a magnificent effort by what I call a really top bunch of players. I was asked by Gary, my remit was to take care of the team. I've been involved in the process of recruiting the team, so I knew the characters of most of them. But I've got to be honest with you, when I got working with them after 2 or 3 weeks, I realised that they were different. You know, to me, I believed we had a group of winners. We had a group of players who could win games, and obviously they've gone on now and won the championship, and the League One championship, and now they are champions, and I'm absolutely 100% thrilled for every player, every member of the squad, the football club, and all the supporters. It's a brilliant achievement.
We've had Mick Harford at the wheel, and they've all been asking how good does it feel. It's been great for us. How does it feel for you now to have that weight lifted off your shoulders?
It was a weight, and I'm proud enough to say that it was tough for me in what I call the dark days, and the club has responded magnificently from 10, 11 years ago. Where we've got to in such a short space of time is testament firstly to the board, where they've been magnificent, support every manager who's been in situ, allowing managers to bring in players that they thought was best fit to get the club into a better position. I must give Nathan some credit in terms of he put some structure in. I was involved in the process of bringing the players in. I thought we recruited very well, and it's bore fruit by the results we've had and the performances we've had. And it's just been an absolutely outstanding season, and some of the performances, it's been magnificent.
Today must have been a highlight. Obviously there's been some fantastic football out there again, but what was the high for you of this 3 or 4 months you've had in charge?
Well, I realised when we played Portsmouth at home, and Portsmouth is a good team, and there are some good teams in this league, some good clubs, some big clubs, some good squads. And the first half performance against Portsmouth was massive for me, and I thought, oh, we've got a chance here in terms of getting out of the league if we can. Someone's leaning again. Power cut, eh? Gary's cut us off.
We can pay the bill now.
Hey, I've lost my thread now.
Portsmouth.
And Portsmouth at home, where it was a magnificent first half performance, and we got pegged back, and the boys showed an absolute mountain of character in terms of getting over the line in that game, and it was monumental in my opinion. And also one of the games against Doncaster Rovers, when we watched the Barnsley game against Walsall in the dressing room, and Barnsley got a late goal after 92 minutes, and I thought there might be a slight bit of deflation amongst the players, but they went out there and they won 4-0 against a really good Doncaster team in my opinion. So those 2 games for me were pivotal moments of the season.
And today, let's just jump forward to this. I mean, George Moncur, what a brilliant start.
It was a really good game today, I thought. Very open, very attack-minded. We had to change shape to counteract them, because the movement, the way they rotated was very good, and at times we come under pressure. But again, I keep saying it, again the players responded. It was a nervous, when we got to 2-1, it was a bit nervous, a bit edgy, and Oxford played some really good football. But again, they showed the willingness, the desire to win games, to get over the line, and it was an absolutely magnificent performance from ourselves, capped by what was an electric atmosphere out there today. And I just want to say to the fans of Luton Town Football Club, you've surpassed all my expectations in terms of the way you supported the team, not just today but throughout the season, away games. The support has been immense, absolutely massive, and obviously when you come down here, it's an absolute fortress. We're unbeaten at home this season, and that's some kind of record, you know. It's massive, and it all contributes to us being the champions.
And there must have been a tear in the eye with them singing about you. I know you've not wanted it to be about you, but I think everybody in this room and everybody in this stadium wanted it to be about you, and they let you know it, didn't they?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I said to the players before we went out, outside there will be electric atmosphere, and you've got to perform in this atmosphere. You've got to play out there because you are under pressure. If you win, you're the champions. And I said to them, they will be singing my name out. They will be singing my name for the majority of the game. But the reason they're singing my name is because of you. Because the way you've played, the way you performed, the way you've gone about your business. If we weren't winning games and winning football matches, they wouldn't be singing my name. So I give all the credit to all the squad who's performed and played for this football. They've been brilliant. They're a real top bunch of lads, and obviously I'll get some credit for it. Obviously steering the ship, and basically that's what I did. We didn't change much as we went along, and they bought into what I was trying to do, and they've been absolutely brilliant, absolutely first class, and all the credit should go to them.
On behalf of the football club, Mick, and everybody who works here, thank you, and you've been brilliant the last few months.
Thanks, Stuart. Thank you, and thank you guys. And hey, what a year, eh? What a year.
Thanks, mate. We've got some more questions to ask you.
Okay.
No,
No more?
we're done.
Mick, 10 years ago we stood in this room, probably the darkest day for the club, probably the worst days of many people's lives connected with the club. Could you have imagined that a decade later we're standing here in such rich success?
Honestly, you couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. It's an absolute dream come true for me to have some kind of redemption, to get the club into the championship, and the way we played and the way we did it. It's just fairy tale stuff, you know. You couldn't write it, and it's a dream come true for me. As I said, I was honoured to take the role as caretaker manager, and I thought that's what it was, and it went on, and no one would have believed what's happened here. It's such a fantastic story for the football club, and for me, in all fairness. For me, it's amazing, and it's wrong if you right. It's right, whatever you want to call it, no? But yeah, it's redemption, yeah.
You go back to the regular job now of Chief Recruitment Officer. Are you going to miss any of this?
I'm going to the pub first. Before I start thinking about recruitment. I'm going to miss it. I'll tell you what I will miss. I'll miss days like this, because then these days don't come along very often. It's packed Kelwood Road and being the championship. But the biggest thing I'll miss is being in and around the players. I love being amongst the players. I like being the way they are. I like being around them. I like their company. I like just being around them and being part of it. And that's what I miss, because they're brilliant boys. They're absolutely top class.
Does this stop winning the JPT?
Pardon?
Does this stop winning the JPT trophy as well? Because that played a huge part in the resurrection of the club at the time as well.
It's very, very difficult to compare, you know. It's very difficult to compare. I mean, winning something is very, very hard. You know, getting out of the line, as we found in the last 3 or 4 weeks, is very hard. It's a monumental achievement. Over 46 games to win a title, and the way we played and the way we won it, it was magnificent. So you wouldn't compare it. I just think overall the two of them are magnificent achievements by the football club.
What about yourself?
Well, yeah, I was in situ when it's happening. Again, we are on a crest of a wave, and I'm just enjoying it.
I suppose that on that day you had that sort of Damocles hanging over your heads because of the 30-point reduction, but it can just be pure celebration now.
You said it. It will be.